Hey guys, Lynn here, welcome to another Skyrim console mod video, bringing you guys 5 of the top mods from the PS4 and Xbox One over the last day or so. Today's second video is going to be 5 upcoming mods. People are always asking me to make more of those videos. They were actually some of my most viewed videos, so I'll be making some more of them. Anyway guys, let's not wait around and jump into our first mod of the day. Our first mod is a simple but cool one, and it's called Handwraps Heavy, Light and Unarmored. What this mod does is it adds in some new hand wraps for your character. Based on bandages in the vanilla game, they can now be equipped as clothing, light armor, and heavy armor, providing various stats. The clothing ones are called cloth wraps and offer no protection. The light armor are called leather wraps and offer an additional 9 to your armor rating, and the heavy ones are called reinforced leather wraps and offer 13 to your armor rating. While not as good as gauntlets while wearing armor, they make a good addition to any of the more basic armors, or they make an excellent addition to any of the clothing you're wearing, so you can get a small amount of armor protection. Like anything else, they can be enchanted as well just to make them a little bit better. Our second mod is a mod that adds in some new spells into the game. It doesn't offer a lot, but the spells that it does add are all unique, as most of them fuse together 2 spells into one. Fusing destruction and healing magic is pretty cool. So here is the spells you get. Electro Burn, Spark Spell and the Flame Spell is now 1. Flames Heal, Sparks Heal and Frostbite Heal. These absorb the enemy's health while doing fire, shock and frost damage, and those are actually my favourite spells from this whole mod. Invisibility Hands, it works like the invisibility spell, except it turns NPCs invisible. Inferno, Sparks and Hypothermia, these are all stronger versions of the base spells Flames, Sparks and Frostbite. Drunksman's Weapons, this includes a sword, bow and mace, and their bound counterparts so you can conjure those. Mehrunes Dagger, this is basically Mehrunes Razor, except it is used in a crafting recipe for a stronger weapon. The Spelltune version is used in the bound version, so it pretty much adds a bound version of Mehrunes Razor. To get all these spells, you can craft them at the Forge, and some of them can be found on a bookshelf in Dragon's Reach. So sticking with magic, our next mod is actually 2 mods, but I thought they went pretty good together. First is the Craftable Staff mod, and this one comes with a little bit of backstory. I love it when mods come with a bit of backstory or lore to go with them, so we will read what it says. Faringer decided to take a trip to Solstheim, and while he was there he stumbled upon the Staff Enchanter. Being the court wizard that he is, he decided to bring one back to the mainland and set it up in Dragon's Reach for folks to use. He also cut a deal with a Heartstone expert, which allowed him to bring back some Heartstones for the staff enchanting process, and one day while he was in Riverwood, he cut another deal with Hod for the wood needed for the staves. So this mod brings the staff enchanter from Solstheim to the mainland for the players to use, and is located in Dragon Reach, where Faringer hangs out, just in the corner where a shelf and silverware used to be, so they've been replaced. One of the requirements is you have to know the spell in order to make the staff you want, and you also need Heartstones, which along with the blank staffs, they can be bought from Faringer. Once you have the spell and the blank components, you can craft loads of different staffs now at the Staff Enchanter. So a cool mod I thought went with this one is the Elemental Staffs mod. All 3 types of Dragon Staff, Fire, Ice and Storm, use exactly the same mesh and textures. This mod changes that. Now each staff element type looks like it's empowered by its element. So the Storm one has a lightning effect, the Ice one has a freeze effect, and the Fire one has a fire effect. Now each staff element looks like it's empowered by its element. All dragon staffs now have a glow effect as well, as do all Forsworn staffs now, which has a glowing crystal. So a cool aesthetic change to some of the staffs that you can now craft. So both of these mods work really well together, and they're definitely worth checking out. Our next mod is a new single quest mod that has been added to Whiterun. Dragon Under Whiterun is a single quest that takes the Dragonborn under Whiterun in a search for treasure that the legends say is guarded by a dragon. The story is tied into the existing lore, so don't worry. In terms of features, the mod adds a brand new quest, as you probably figured out, a story that ties into the lore, as well as introducing some new ideas as well, 3 new levels, roughly 1 to 2 hours of gameplay depending on the level of exploration that you do, and of course your character's class and level. New books, journals and notes to create a narrative. A new armor item, new enemies called Dragonians, they're an Argonian dragon worshipper race, and their leader is even a Dragonborn, and also it adds in some experiences that you haven't yet had in Skyrim according to the mod anyway. Oh, and also there's also a dragon, so don't forget about him. Overall, a really fun quest which takes you deep beneath the well in Whiterun. In order to start this quest, find the Dragon Under Whiterun book in High Hrothgar, then if you couldn't figure it out from reading the book, or you're just too lazy to read the book, the key to the well is located in Dragon's Reach. One thing to note for the mod, it conflicts a bit with loads of other mods, in the sense that it makes entering the well impossible. If this happens to you like it did for me, all you have to do is once you've unlocked the well, and you're trying to enter it, save your game, quit and disable all the mods except for the Dragon Under Whiterun one, reload the game, enter the well, and then save it again, and then you can quit, re-enable all your mods, and load back up the game inside of the well with all your mods enabled. That's what I did anyway, and it worked no problem. Our final mod is a super cool one that has pretty much everything you need in the game for crafting, storage, items, cheats, and way more stuff. The Leveler's Tower is a player home located just beside Helgen. With this mod, you can quickly create test characters for testing your own mods, recreate a lost character due to hardware failure or game corruption, or just have fun making any type of character you like as well. On top of this, it's a home and it contains the following rooms with loads of the following features. The main tower has an auto sorter for almost all of your gear, clocks and dials to show current in-game time, date, month and day of the week, and it also has holiday decorations. The basement has all the ingredients jars and it's all auto sortable as well, a merchant with unlimited gold, and crafting and enchanting tables, a sitting room with doomstones, a battle arena where you can summon any creature, so it's pretty much your own coliseum you can watch or you can join in the fight, a garden with pickable plants, plus an apothecary merchant, living quarters with lots of beds, cooking merchant, food and drink spawners, a display museum for all of your quest related displays, including that cool dragon, a mining camp where the ore never runs out, and this place is pretty huge as well. Great library with spell tombs in the basement including all the new leveler spells, a great temple with all shrines, a laboratory with all the cheats in the game, you can boost your character in the way you like, and finally it has a torture chamber with the adventurer maze game. So that is only some of the features that come with this mod, and it's definitely one that's worth exploring more. I couldn't go over everything, there was just so much, and I just didn't have time to do all of it. But this mod is definitely one of the cooler ones, and it's worth checking out. Well guys, there we have it, 5 brand new console mods that you can download and try for yourself. If you're looking for a place that pretty much has everything you can need in the game in one convenient place, then the Leveler's Tower is definitely worth downloading. As always guys, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all later today for another Skyrim console mod video. See you all then.